Well, welcome back to the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Fronte. Would you get your daily dose of real estate market updates and so much more?
Wow. Okay, Don. We are going to talk about so much more, and today's is a little controversial. I actually was like, should we even talk
Yeah.
about
He's like,
this?
oh no, I don't know
Yeah,
if I
and
want to
Don's
do
like,
that.
yeah, let's talk about it. It's reality. It's what's going on in the world.
Well, we always try to enlighten you on the reality of the news because the news wants to entertain you, good or bad. It wants to excite you and get you to pay attention. So anything to do with Trump right now is basically going to get your attention. So they've been talking about what the heck Trump's going to do to help the economy. And he's got all these grand visions. So let's start with some of these new ones. Go to this first slide here.
Well, what they're
Oops.
talking about mostly here is
There we go.
deregulation, right? And so you got guys on both sides of the fence. You got people that say deregulation is horrible, and then you got people that say deregulation is great.
Needed.
So I'll tell you that just from our industry alone, just looking at the mortgage industry, some of the regulation that was put in place was fantastic.
Yes.
Now, some of it, pretty lame, and we'd love to see it go away. So I think what you've got to do is regulate, evaluate, and then deregulate and eliminate the parts that aren't working.
Well, you have to adjust. You just can't throw it all out there and just say, this is
That's
going to
it.
work. This is
Yeah.
it. Because some of the things did not work. I mean, the CFPB's got some issues. Frank Dodd's got some issues. Some of the stuff was good, though.
Frank Dodd's got some real issues because it's the Dodd-Frank Act, Don.
Oh. I told you it was back-ass backwards.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is this page just shows that, Trump's going to make some bold moves, especially regarding health and safety and deregulating certain things that are going to help. The idea is basically to lower the cost of all this regulation,
Oh, my God, it is expensive.
And what I like about this thing that I really wanted to bring up is what's cool is what Trump is saying, and his counterparts is basically saying that by deregulating it opens the doors for others to give ideas and have input and be involved, because when they have too much regulations, nobody wants to be involved.
No, I get that. But my point is you can't just do away with it altogether. You've got to pick and choose and eliminate the pieces. Like you said, adjust.
Mhm.
So I think, look, not the whole Dodd-Frank Act is bad. So let's figure out what parts are working, what parts are not. The CFPB, is it necessary? Absolutely. I think it's a good idea. It just was poorly implemented. So it just needs some adjustment.
Yeah, it's a brand new thing that they put together. All right. Hopefully this gives you an idea that you're going to hear a lot about what Trump is going to do and his counterparts. And some of it's going to get into the market. Some of it's going to affect the market. Some of it's going to take a while. Just so you know, all this hoopla, it's going to take time. And a lot of these ideas have to get through Congress, too.
Yeah, and some of them will be pushed through as executive orders. But look, like any decision that any business person makes or any president make, some will work and some won't. So
Yes, we adjust every single week at Skyline Home Loans, and actually we've adjusted a lot with our radio show. Actually, we've been doing that for 6 years now, and hopefully we're getting better at it.
I really hope so. So check it out at don&gino.com. That's our hub. That's where you can get to everything Don and Gino are up to.
All right, or get these sent right to your phone by texting NREC to the number 58885. Thanks for tuning in.